Kia ora, welcome to Waste Some Time with Maggie. I've come on tonight to do a masterboard on a sanitarium cereal box, and I'm going to be doing this so that I can make ATC coins and 50p coins and maybe some ATCs. I've got a couple of pieces here, so I'm just going to make some masterboards, glue down some of my scrappy bits of paper. I am at the lake, so it's just using what I've got here at the lake, but I haven't been making videos when I come down, because in the winter time, well, it's not winter yet, but it's getting very cold down here because the mountain is not all that far away. They had a minus 4.2 Celsius frost the morning we arrived, and it was very cold last night. And I'm on prednisone because my asthma is really bad, so I had to ring the doctors. And that's interesting. We might put the whole of that down. It won't stay as a whole, but so please excuse my heavy breathing, and if I start coughing, I'll be trying not to, but know the way it is. Just gluing this all down with wet glue because it just stays better. Some of this has been through my embosser, so it's got texture on it. And I almost probably put stuff over it, as you do, to pieces. But anyway, we went out and we bought a 5-bar oil, a 5 fin, I think they call them, oil heater. And it just sits under our table, so my legs are nice and toasty and warm, and I can do some videos at night. Hubby's gone off to bed because he's a early to bed, early to rise person, and I'm a late to bed, and I'm not really a late to rise, but usually about 8:30 in the morning I think is a great time to get up. Let's put some more glue down there. So we just putting some bits on and see what happens. I didn't know what sort of glue I had here, but I was very lucky. I'd tipped some PVA glue into a medicine bottle, so just ripping bits off and putting them all higgledy-piggledy, and I might put some paint over it, or some stamping. I'm not quite sure yet. We'll just put bits down and see how it turns out. Yeah, so we went back to Taupo today, which is back towards home. It's about 40 minutes away. So we just went and bought our heater. It's basically, we didn't really do anything else because we'd had lunch. Our cousins come over and brought lunch with them. So we had lunch with them, and then I had decided I wasn't going to go because it was just extra petrol, and petrol is astronomical at the moment. So, but after they'd gone, we decided, you know, it was a 15-cent off day at Challenge here, because it's much dearer down here than it is up at home, petrol. And so we went straight up, straight back, and then put some petrol in when we came back, because our great-grandson is coming down with my daughter and son-in-law on a Sunday, because he started playing league, rugby league, and this is a piece of paper towel. Just put some bits down around where we need to cover some bits up. Hope you missed it anyway. Heavy on the glue, but cool. I'm liking that. Put some more of this. Just rip off the little white bits. Just got a big pile of all sorts of paper. This is a bit out of a magazine. Our new great-granddaughter was born the day before we came down. It's sticking to my finger. So we got to go and have cuddles with her before we came down. So that was cool. She's such a chubby baby. She looks so like my daughter when she was born. Well, she was a fatty too. Freya is much bigger than what Michelle was. Almost a pound bigger, I think. There. And this bit can go along here, I think. Like that. Looking quite colourful. Cool. So what else has been happening? Not a lot. Can't remember if I told you my husband had been for his checkup with the heart specialist. I don't think I did, because we came down here the next day. I can't remember whether I did a video or not before I came. His pacemaker is working lovely. She went up there and the technician said to him, just connect to your pacemaker, and she held this little thing like a cell phone over him and connected to his pacemaker, and then she said, now I'm going to take control of his heart, your heart. And she said, I'm going to drop your heart rate. And so she did that and took him right back to when he was in hospital with his the heart rate right down low, and he immediately felt it and felt very unwell. So she was very pleased with that, because she said he was very receptive to what his heart was doing. And so she put it through his paces and said no, it was all working great. And so he doesn't have to go back for 3 months now, because they are connected to his pacemaker through his phone, an app on his phone. So he's connected to that all the time, which was really quite interesting. It's a piece of a leaf. Right, I'm going to put that one aside. Maybe a little bit more needs to go over here. So I'm going to put that aside to dry. I'm liking the look of that. And it's a bit of a big spot there. If I cut something out there, it's going to look all the one colour, isn't it? And I'm not really keen on that, so we might just put that right through there, I think. Right down like that. Some more glue over the top. Right, that's what that's looking like, and I'm quite happy with it. So I'm going to put that aside for a moment, and we'll start on the other one. And this here, my grandchildren or great-grandchildren, they got little these spinning tops that had little pens on the end for them to spin on, and when they spun them on paper, they did all these little shapes. So I'm going to put those in. So my granddaughter's home birth that she didn't know whether she was going to get went very well. The midwife was a family friend, and she reckoned it was the easiest birth she's ever attended. My granddaughter's partner delivered the baby, and his 14-year-old son cut the cord. So it was a whole family affair. Haley's 2 older children, 10 and 8, they were there. So Nan was there. So it all went very well. So we're really pleased about that. Because my granddaughter, she's not short, but she's a tiny girl, you know, not big in body structure. So a 9-pound-4 baby was quite a feat. Mind you, I have to say I'm way smaller than her. I'm 5'1", and her mother was 8. So she was a big girl too. It's all very exciting having a new baby in the family. I'm getting update photos every day. My younger daughter, she goes to visit after work every day and takes photos, and Nan goes and visits every day and takes photos, and we have a family group where we keep in touch every day. So they put them on the family group so that we can all access the photos, which is lovely. So I'm really enjoying this new heater. It's just so cool to be able to come sit here and do my video and feel all toasty and warm. I'm good if I'm not doing much, but once I get up to do things, I get a bit breathless. But 2 days of prednisone and I'm a lot better than what I was. But I'm not keen on prednisone. I don't sleep very well. Right, I just had to stop to dig in and see if I could find some more papers. And I found some coloured baby wipes, so I think I'm going to put some of that down. I'd have to just chop a bit off there, it's a bit folded under. I'll add a different texture to it. Right, what else have I got here? More of that leaf. So I don't actually have a lot more to talk about. I tried to take a video of the lake as we were coming home from Taupo, because lots of ladies know that I come to the lake, and so I thought you might like to have a look at the scenery of what it looks like while we're coming. But it is a very busy road with a lake on one side and either forestry or bush or hills on the other side, so there's not a lot of place to stop where there's no traffic, where it's safe. So a lot of the places that I took, it was basically lake, but not a lot of scenery around the around like the pretty trees and all that, but I'll get some more when we go to into Turangi on Sunday to watch my great grandson play league. I'll go and take a bit of where we go swimming, because where our camp actually is, the swimming's not all that great, because there's a marine. The camp is really for people who are fishermen, and my son-in-law is a fisherman, but my husband and I, we go out in the boat with them sometimes, but we don't fish anymore. Right, put some more of this baby wipe down. Pretty colours and it's different texture. Right, What have we got? Put that bit there. Let's move that out a bit so it covers everywhere. Right, put a bit over here. Oops, push that down more. Cover that bit, and then we have a look, see. Now I can see we've got another bit. Needs to be. Just have to put some more glue over my baby wipes. Just have to tip out a bit more, I think. They're looking quite good. Right. One more piece over here. So we've got plenty of glue underneath it. Put that on the top. Right. Hopefully the colour will all come through and what else have I got? Just little bits of napkin and stuff. Fingers are sticking again. Online store I buy in New Zealand has finally got some Tim Holtz products back in, some collage papers and some of his cut out dolls and things like that. That came right off there. Right, I think that's looking good. I'll put that one aside and we'll bring the other one back. Right, I'm back and I have got some colours here. I've got turquoise, teal and another blue colour, and I'm just going to do a little bit of stenciling around in different places just because we can, and see what happens. Yeah. I don't know if this is going to be any difference in colour. They look much the same to me, but let's put some around and see what happens. Right, now we will change our colour and our stencil, I think. Got some yellow here. I'm going to put down some little arrows. Don't know if you're going to see that very good. Okay, it's not particularly good stencil, this one. I don't actually have a lot of big stencils here. You can see the yellow. I hope you can. Let's give us a bit more. Right, okay, we will try a little circle and we will go with, just get another bit of foam. I bought some new scissors, they're Scotch scissors, and oh, they are so nice. Alright, we'll have some pink here. We'll just have some dots. Oh, nice. like that. Let's put our dots. And they'll be seen, hopefully. Cool. It's just a little adding to the background, really. So I might come in with another blue and a bigger dot. And we'll just see if I can just go round and round, because it won't be a pattern on it when I cut them up, but hopefully everywhere will get a bit of. This doesn't seem to be a very good blue there. Very, very cheap. Paints, but for what I use, I don't need good paints. I'm not a painter. Yep, it's giving us a little bit more colour on it. Need a different colour now, don't we? Really? Right, okay. What else are we going to put on? Right, now I think it's not too bad. I've got this green leaf, this leaf stencil here, and I think I might just put some of this down. In green. Put a green here, and this one is just a light green, it says. So let's see how we go with this. Put some green leaves around and see how we go. Ooh, that looks cool. Lucky that. Over this side. Cool. Another part of it. It's got bigger leaves on this bit. I think that might be enough. Maybe just a little bit in here. Cool. As she sees as she keeps going. Right, now that's what it's looking like so far. I might just give that another dry off. Right, I'm back and I've got some purple here, and I'm just going to put this little coffee mark or splodge mark around, just to add to the cool. Just to add to the background. Because when they're cut up, they're not going to have a hole of anything anyway. Maybe you might get the odd leaf, but the rest will just be a so we'll use up all this bit of purple. They're not great colours, but they do the trick. Cool. I'll be liking that. I'll just put another little bit in there. Okay, so that's what we're looking like so far. Now I have got just a couple more things I'm going to do on this. I've got some black. Some black and some white. Push my black onto this. I'm just going to put some black around. Right, we're liking that, so I'm going to dry that off before I put the white on. And now we're going to put some white on. It's so cool. I'll get it around so that when you cut it out, you get at least some on. And I'm quite happy with that. Just wonder, do I want some little circles? Let me see. Just not really coming out all that great, are they? This will be enough. Oh yes, you can see them there. I'll just have one more over here. And over there. Yep. I think that will do for that one. Right, I'm back, and this one here, I think I'm just going to rub in a few bits of colours around and just push them out. They're a little bit metallic-y and they will just show up bits and not others, and I'll be okay with that. And over here, there's some in this. You'll see the colour still underneath it, but I'll give it a nice little metallic-y colour. And these are my chubbies, solid paint sticks they are, and I bought them from a hardware store. They were for kids. Just can have little bits around. Not necessary. That was a bit of that. That was a bit of that. It's not dry properly, so that was a bit bad. So I can squish it out with my nail. Well, I might have to just try and not make anything on that. Some green here. I'll have a little bit of green in. on here. I'll put some bits of colour around, just give it a little bit of, right, I've got some gold here, that'll be nice, and right bit of gold around, just oops, that whole bit is going to come off there, and I'm going to have to find a bit of paper to go on there, and let me see, this is what I was doing with my leftovers. Just going to put that down there with a glue stick, I think, because it's still very sticky underneath there, so that will be okay. Just going to cover that up completely like that. Now what am I going to do? What colour am I going to put on it first to link it in? We will put in around it some blue, I think. I haven't put any blue on yet, I don't think. Just rub this blue around. That's okay, and then we'll just put some gold through it. Gold is just about finished. I use it so much because it's so, I don't know if it shows up as gold or just shiny, but that's what it is. I'll just put a bit through there. Yeah. Okay, I think that I'm just going to have a little bit of white and black on that as well. I'll have to put a bit more out. Right, back again. Put some white around. I'm quite happy with those. You can still see all the paper underneath. This one not so much, but it's there. You can still see it. So it'll be interesting to see what they cut up like. So thank you for being with me. Kia kaha, stay strong, and I'll catch you again soon.